Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green. I'm the manager of the AFC Wimbledon Wombley Womblys. It's a new season and a new year in real life. It's 2015, or as I like to call it, the year that everything rules. And life is full of successes and happiness and joy. My year got off to a great start. Liverpool, the football club that I've supported since I was a child, gave away a 2-goal lead to Leicester City at home, the worst team in the Premier League. And we tied, and then the next morning, Steven Gerrard, the player whom I have loved for essentially my entire adult life, announced that he is leaving Liverpool Football Club at the end of the season, probably to go play in the MLS. Yeah, so, woo, 2015. On the upside, when you're watching this video, you will know something that current me does not know, which is whether AFC Wimbledon defeated Liverpool Football Club in their FA Cup tie, or whether Liverpool Football Club, as expected, defeated AFC Wimbledon. I am going to the game, so I guess as you're watching this, I have been to the game. I went to the game. I don't know what happened, but I hope that I had a wonderful time because those plane flights sure are long. I'm really, really, really excited to go to the game. I've actually never seen AFC Wimbledon play in real life. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Oh, it was husband-to-husband action. Get in there. It's a goal. It's a goal for Hell's Bells in the 3rd minute. It might be the fastest goal in Wimbly Wombly history. Hell's Bells, he had three people surrounding him, and he was like, I will not give up on that ball. He hit it with the back of his head like a beautiful genius. Look at him. Oh, God, it's gorgeous. Hell's Pels. I would argue he's both my favorite Hell and my favorite Pell. Hell's Pels with a beautiful goal to get us started here today. Let's get this party started. You guys know what I'm talking about? No, you don't, because you didn't hear that song. Dang it! Everything worked out better than expected. It's a corner kick to Fulham. By the way, we're taking on Fulham today. No longer in the Premier League in real life, but in the Premier League in FIFA 14. Oh, God. Oh, God, save it. A Monkwa. Seb Brown saved 2 penalties against Luton Town to send us into the Football League, and then just saved a nice shot there. Oh, we almost had a breakaway again. So Seb Brown, by the way, no longer part of the real AFC Wimbledon, although he is, they still sing his name because he is an absolute hero to the club. That was not a foul. That was just 2 men who love each other, tickling each other's knees. But whatever. The referee is biased, and life is full of disappointments. So their current goalkeeper, though, James Shea, is amazing, really good, and Wimbledon are up to, I think, 12th in the not a bad cross. Wimbledon are up to 12th in League Two, which is great. They're further, they're further away from relegation than they are from the playoffs, which is awesome. So they're having a pretty good season. Obviously, the FA Cup run is huge. I mean, Wimbledon stand to make so much money from this FA Cup tie with Liverpool, and if they can somehow manage to tie the game or win it, they will make so much money in the next round. So, yeah. Who am I rooting for? Let's get to the gist of it. I've been a Liverpool fan since I was a kid, and I love Liverpool Football Club, and it means the world to me, and it's a huge part of what's kept me sane at difficult times in my life. And I know that sounds weird, but it's true. They're just like there have been a lot of difficult days in my life when I have woken up and thought of Liverpool as a way to cheer myself up, or looked to the chance to watch a game on Saturday in the last 10 years since it's been on TV, as a way to to kind of like get myself going. And it's hard for me to ever root against Liverpool. Obviously, it's also hard for me to ever root against AFC Wimbledon, a club owned by its fans that shares values, a lot of values with me and with the community of Nerdfighteria. Ball, other John Green tackled from behind and fouled, and inexplicably no penalty call. This referee is full of blurg. There you go. Pass it to Seb Brown. Let Seb Brown calm everybody down, as he likes to do. We pass it out of the back because we're the Wimbly Womblys. That's not a bad ball. That is. I mean, AFC Wimbledon, they're the underdog. I'm always inclined to root for underdogs. And they're a team that not only I sponsor, but that like we as a community sponsor. Like insofar as Nerdfighteria has a soccer team, like they are Nerdfighteria's soccer team. So do I root for Liverpool or do I root for the community of Nerdfighteria, for lack of a better term? Well, here's what I have decided. Bear in mind that this is all over, so the result was the result. And it's almost as if the results don't actually depend on which team I root for. But here's what I've decided. I am going to enjoy the game. Oh, get that ball, sir! Going to enjoy the game if Liverpool win as expected, and I'm going to enjoy the game. By the way, you'll notice that I just got fouled again. If AFC Wimbledon win. I will probably, to be honest, I'm going to be sitting in the AFC Wimbledon section. I'll probably enjoy it more if AFC Wimbledon win, just because it would be such a historic win for that team, and it would mean so much to their players and to the club and to the like financial well-being of the club. It would just be immense. So I'm not going to be. I will be overjoyed if Wimbledon win. The result that I would enjoy the most is a tie, a 2-2 tie with Adebayo Akinfenwa, the big, strong Liverpool striker. Oh, my God, it was almost a beauty. Scoring in the 90th minute. It's 2-1 Liverpool with Steven Gerrard having just announced his retirement, scoring 2 goals from open play. One of them just like a beautiful volley from outside the box. And then in the 90th minute, Akinfenwa heads a ball into the goal. It's a messy, dirty Wimbledon wonderful goal, and it's 2-2. And the fans are going crazy, and they get to go play a replay at Anfield, which will bring them as much money as they make in an entire season usually. And they'll probably lose at Anfield, but what a memory they'll have. That's the ideal situation for me. 2-2 draw. But I mean, look, if Liverpool wins 7-0, which they probably will, then like that's also great in its way, because it's amazing that AFC Wimbledon got this far. It's a wonderful game for their players, regardless of the result, and it's just an amazing thing. So I started out feeling like when the draw happened, I ruined a take of the Paper Towns movie by screaming. I can't repeat what I screamed, but it was not a happy thing. I couldn't believe that the team I love and the team that we sponsor had been drawn together in the FA Cup, and I was kind of devastated because it meant that I was going to have to like consider this thing that I'd never thought I would have to consider, like which of these teams that was not offside. Which of these teams I love do I love more? And now I've decided that I don't actually have to think about it. I don't have to think about it that way at all. I can just think about it as, oh, John Green, I needed a little more from you there, buddy. I have to say the John Greens look just a little bit tired. That said, we all know when they play, our midfield plays much better, scores many more goals. We saw that today from Hell's Pels. So I still believe in starting these guys over Dicko and Deeney. I think that they need to be our primary strikers, but they're definitely slower. Like they've definitely in their early 30s, now fathers to a beautiful baby. Like they've definitely slowed down a little. And that's, it's challenging. So that was not a foul. I was just trying to give him a hug. Are we just going to ban affection from this game? Are we going to say, like, this is no longer a game where men can express physically how they feel about other men? God. Stupid. Yeah, anyway, I think it's a celebration. It's a celebration of, like, instead of it being this, like, horrible thing, it's a celebration of how great Liverpool is and how great AFC Wimbledon is. And I think that Liverpool fans will have great respect for AFC Wimbledon fans. You've got to pass the ball there. You got to get it out from under your feet, Mose Vestergaard. You, sir, just earned yourself, and I say this with great love, a substitution. I mean, that was Mose Vestergaard there was clearly not acting in the best interest of the club. What this game needs is a doctor. Specifically, it needs Dr. Frankenstein. Les Moore, you haven't had yourself that much of a game. Let's face it. Let's bring in the Golden Child. So our midfield gets tiny. Tiny. We got the Golden Child and Hell's Pals. 6 feet tall between the two of them. There we go. Get it out. Yes. Yeah. And now to John Green. Yes. Yes. To your husband. You love him. You love him so much. Yes. John Green's ball. Another John Green's. What? 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 Oh, for the love of God, this referee. I was halfway through the song. Oh. Yeah. Other John Green's hair just did something weird. All right, so let's imagine all the possibilities. Most likely possibility, Liverpool win 2-0. Or 2-0 to 4-0, I would say, is the most likely possibility. Or could be 1-0, I guess. But I'd say 2-0 to 4-0 is the most likely outcome. But then maybe a Liverpool player gets a very early red card, and Liverpool has to play with 10 men, and it's a 1-1 draw. That's possible. It's not likely, but it's possible. Maybe no one in the Premier League is ready to deal with the beast, Akinfenwa, and he's able to score a goal early on, and then Wimbledon can hold on for the big result the whole game long. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, the last defender. I really want to win this game 2-0. For some reason, it doesn't seem like enough to win by 1. That was a little bit of a late tackle there, John Green. You could have gotten yourself red carded. But yeah, it's a I don't know. It's a strange thing. I mean, the most obviously, by far the most likely outcome is that Liverpool win quite comfortably. But Liverpool have not been playing well at all. The last, they had this brief resurgence of form, but we have not been playing that well. And I don't know. I gotta say, I think it's possible. I don't know. What do you think, Meredith? What do you think's going to happen? Bear in mind that they know. I mean, actually, not the putting the doobly-doo would actually happen for the people who don't follow fourth tier English soccer quite as much as I do. What were the chances that Liverpool would draw AFC Wimbledon in the first? I'm so excited to go to the game. So excited to go to the Cherry Red Records Stadium and see some of the actual Wimbly Womblys playing, like Callum Kennedy. He's still on the side. Oh no. Oh no. Anything but this. Just pass it calmly. That's what we do. We pass it out of the back. We're the Wimbly Womblys. That's a nice ball. Not really. Yes. To your husband. No. To your husband. No. Ah. All right. Is that the end of the game? Meredith, quickly, tell me what you think is going to happen. We won, by the way. We won 1-0. This might be our first win all season. Meredith thinks Liverpool will win, but she sounds sad when she says it, and she's wearing all blue today, so we know what team she's on. Good luck to both teams in their seasons. I think we can all root for one outcome, which is a Callum Kennedy haircut. Oh, I love to make a ginger squat and shame. Thanks for watching. Best wishes.